Alright, welcome back. This is the second part of my Rathian redo. We're now in the final stretch. All that I have to do now is put on the dragon scale decal in the background. So I've already put the stencil on top. I actually waited a day or just a night for all of this to dry because earlier in the night I tried to, it was like an hour after I stopped the video, I tried to test it, see if it worked or not, and it stuck a lot. Enough so that I had to redo a little bit of the mountains and mist to try to reshape it to what it used to be. So, but this one I tested, it's perfectly fine. It doesn't stick at all. If it does stick at the end, I'm going to be very mad. But, these little spikes were always the problem, but they lay low enough, so they should be fine. It's just because they protrude so much, they don't really have not much. I don't know what I'm saying. But another thing I did was not use big weights, like big lug nuts and this piece of metal scrap. Not using that. But this I'm using. This is small nuts and bolts. There's no nuts in here, just bolts and a tiny little scrap nuggets. So I'm gonna get the purples down. I'll bring up the scales I did before painting this. Trying to go something like this. Of course, the lines I want to be more finished. When I put the net down, it should be also a weight for this. I'll have like a weight here so this doesn't move when I put it down. It is pretty big when I had to put on a little bit of it. It's a bit cooler today, although very muggy. And this is taken like 10 in the morning, and it just got done raining while the sun was out. So very muggy outside. And it was running a lot too. Thunderstorm and all. Okay. I don't know if I'm even gonna need gloves for this. Oh, another thing I did, I used a clear coat. For this, it helped it dry a bit faster and not be as sticky. So if you plan to do something like this, I highly suggest you do that. I'll be doing it in the future from now on. Okay. Now, let's get to the base coat. Sorry about that, just flying out of my hands there. I'm spraying straight down to avoid going into where the stencil opens up, so it gets into the underside of it. Going straight down will probably make a little outline, but you could just go over that later on. Might need a new cap for this. And that's a lightning, that's thunderstrike right there. Well, the sun is completely out. I don't think I even need the ring light, but yeah, a little bit extra light here, so I added. Like I said, I plan for this set to be much lighter than the interior. I'm gonna have an escalation of colors. With dark here and then light going up. Let me mix that in. There we go again. Actually going to put some purple in here. Cover up all of that. This Monster's Poison kinda, this particular one, not just the Rathian, has a hint of purple, or a hint of pink, I mean. So I'll try to keep that in. Okay. I can actually just go to purple. This can is a bit defunct at the moment. I should have a weight there. How far is it intruding? Not that much. That's good. I need another one here. And I need another. I don't think it's the stem. Might be something else entirely, I don't know. Okay, this seems to work well. Never mind. Now, I didn't see anything in the stem, but it might just be that. Alright, got that done. Put the purples over here. screens is what I'm going to be using next. I'm just going to put them up. So, I don't think I'll need them. Unless I have to redo something, which hopefully I won't have to do. But who knows. So I'll get rid of them just so I have a bit more space. Usually this Rathian would have like a bit of red in the underside, like the poison. But I'm just gonna keep it the normal one. Normal Rathian. The silhouette looks almost the same. So I'm gonna keep it like that. And again, if I am quiet, I do apologize. Make as much room as I can. Take these off. Does seem to be sticking, especially this part, which is good. So, let's get that line on. Just gonna place it right here. Okay. I'm gonna get my weights, place these down over here. So it doesn't move, right? I'm gonna move these away so it doesn't, because my big fear is me moving these, or just moving the net will affect the stencil, will make the stencil move. I really do not want that. Make it taut, and I'm going to now try to shape it. So what I want now is for it to be pulled. That's what I mean. That's exactly what I mean. Catching on to the stencil like that. Okay, and stretching. I'm going to stretch it this way. And already caught on. Okay, okay. At least I know it doesn't stick. This down. I'm going to stretch this part. Come on, come on. Stop that. Okay. It's all good. Try to make it stick down to the paint. Okay. Bit deformation sometimes, but that's fine. All right. You get these scales, man. Any entanglement anywhere? No. Okay. All good. Can check one more time if anything is being raised up because of this. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. You get started now. Probably with my mask on.
Alright, that escalation is done. Now I'm going to blend it all in. I'm just going to make it one thing. I'm going to use this. I'm going to highlight this. This one makes it look more like a fluffy texture. That's all good. Gonna remove this now. I think it's because I used a bit too much paint. I think that's the issue. I'm gonna redo it. Okay. I also realized that the inside is much brighter, so I have to take that into consideration. And this bit is completely overlapped with green. It's pretty bad.
Sorry if you couldn't hear me, but what I was saying is I'm going to redo this. Because inside is much brighter than the scales, so I'm going to have to make them extra bright, and I have to redo them anyways because the purple didn't come out as cleanly as I wanted to. So that's what I'm doing. Even though I didn't want to, I'm gonna have to. Okay, I'm just going to make the purple much more pronounced. I want to use 2 types of green, if not just one, that being just a dark green. And hopefully that solves the issue. But I don't know if it will. I really don't. It looks a little bit better than the other one, but it's still messy, so that's what I'm trying to solve. It's the messiness of it all. It just needs some refinement. Sometimes it's good for this to stick, as it will lay down and not peel up. So you can paint there. Sometimes you kind of just have to deal with it. Okay, well, bring back the purples again. I really want to. Alright, back at it again. Just one shade is fine. Don't have to make it all crazy. Okay, got that done. Remove all these. Already got paint all over my fingers. That's fine. That's sticky. Okay. All right. Let's get this. just gonna use this lid to press down all of this so it sticks to the paint and does not peel up, so the lines will be more pronounced. Hopefully this will work better than last time. Okay. Alright. Let's do it. Gonna have to need a new green though. This one sucks. I'm trying not to get it too wet. I have another layer for this in brighter green, or what's it called? Spring green. Okay. This spray is much better. And it highlights it all without making it way too bright. Okay, that looks dark enough. See how it looks. Looks like it came up a bit better. There we go. Well, it's a little bit better. Are the scales as good as this? No. But they still do serve this purpose to a point. Maybe crackle would have been a bit better, but I don't know. This just seemed a bit more reliable. I just put a finishing coat on it, put my signature. Come on. Do I really need a new gloss? Okay, all glossed up. There we go. This is a bit too glossed, but that's fine. Yeah, I think I'll blend in now, unfortunately. But that's fine. That's okay. At least now you can clearly see the Rathian, whereas the last time you couldn't. So at least it has that going for it. I mean, the scale is gonna have a little banner effect to them. which I like. I mean, the undersides, they came out much better than last time, which I'm proud of. So I think it's alright. Not too good, not too bad. I'll still put it up on my wall. Right next to the other Rathian painting. Yeah, I think it went alright. Like I said, not too bad, not too good. I'll show you the areas that screwed up. This little bit is started here all the way down. And then this area right here I had to redo. And some of the mountain bits. But it blended in pretty well. So yeah, that's it. That's the second part, all done. Not as good as I'd hoped, but not as bad as I feared. So the main thing that I wanted to get out of this was that the stencil is clearly seen, and it is clearly seen behind, in front of all the scales. So I think it's alright. Good purchase of that net. Better than, you know, spending $50 on what it would need to take to use crackle paint, because I can't just have the crackle spray. I need certain spray paint to go along with it. I have one color of it, which is black, and it doesn't fit this. I need purple, greens. So yeah, it's good. Anything else? No. Yeah. Thank you all for stopping by on the second part. I hope you have enjoyed the process as much as I have, and enjoyed the product as much as I have. If you watched the first part, thank you. If you haven't, I do encourage you to watch it. If you didn't know by now, it goes over the inside of this painting, and the second part is just doing the outside. I don't know if it's going to be the same length, but it might, just because I got a sense for it. It might just be an hour, just like the last one. So yeah, that pretty much ties it off. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I plan to do more stencil paintings like this, if you'll watch them, of course, because I think they add a bit something else to my work. They're more variety, if I can actually nail it down, but it'll have some practice to it. So yeah, thank you, and until next time, I hope you have a good day or night, doesn't matter, and I will see you then. Bye-bye.